I don't know what's going to happen when I wake up. We're going to have to go fight Jeffrey. Hopefully we can get a chemical shotgun to help us do that, but I don't know if I'll have time to treat anyone else. Once events start moving, I'll have to make do with my efforts thus far. The death of Aloysius Dawson. A highly respected resident of the city district passed away last night. Aloysius Dawson, co-founder and head of Dawson & Dawson Company at 71 years of age. It was no secret that Mr. Dawson's health had recently declined. The once joyful businessman had almost totally disappeared from social events since the tragic death of his twin brother. An influential man, Aloysius Dawson was also a great art collector and a concerned philanthropist. Recently, he had campaigned for an audacious plan to save London from the Spanish flu by raising a quarantine wall to separate the districts and contain the epidemic. But only a few hours before his death, the magnate had given orders to cancel the construction of the wall. More surprisingly, large donations of money have recently been received by all major London hospitals, while equally important contributions have been made to the smaller clinics and dispensaries. Does it mean Aloysius Dawson, a man known for his fortitude and conservative opinions, was finally touched by grace? Who could say? Only one thing is certain. All over the city, thanks to that man's late generosity, stocks of medical supplies have been replenished, and the death toll has significantly been lowered in the last 24 hours. No doubt, hundreds of grateful citizens will be at the St. Mary churchyard to accompany the final journey of their benefactor. So he did some good as he passed away. I stand by the decision I made, but I am glad he abandoned his ridiculous idea of the wall. Almost in a moment of, well, he seemed quite determined to build that wall until the end, but either way, he can rest on his reputation as a philanthropist in the end. It's very satisfying to see all of these people becoming healed in such a manner. Every district is at least healthy. Except for the West End. Ah. I see. With the loss of Aloysius Dawson, it has affected the district more than I anticipated. It's still stable. Whitechapel has been sanitised thanks to my efforts and Dorothy Crane's efforts. Pembroke Hospital is healthy. We need to get Edgar to safety as soon as we can. And the docks are healthy as well. If I had left Seymour alive, perhaps it would be sanitised along with Clay Cox. However, I feel like the violence they would have inflicted, had they carried on, would have contradicted my good work. Now, let's hop down. Where is he? Dr. Chidana.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
And you, what have you got to trade? Do you have more of that chemical
Please
I
show me
need?
what you have to sell. Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
You do, but it's 20. Oh, what can we sell? Sell a screw. There we go. And now, sodium hydroxide. Perfect. We are completely broke. But what good is money if not to be spent? Now let's tinker. Where is chemical damage? Switch to chemical damage, best used against humans. We're going to be taking this into our fight with Jeffrey McCullum in a moment. And the saw. I don't have the good handle parts to improve the saw, which would be very useful. It would do more damage and absorb more blood. But we're just gonna have to make do. Do I need serums? I'm gonna make a couple of blood serums and a couple of light regen serums. Now, we've left him waiting. Let's go see our guest upstairs.
Come on, Reed.
Oh!
Try something else.
Ow! I've only just turned up. Oh! Oh, okay. Right, well. Sloppy, but the shotgun works.
Show some style. Fight like a man.
Ow! Come on! Up you go. You take that. Just give you a load of this all at once.
The blood of a true defender
Oh,
of this
shit.
land will protect me. If you're so innocent,
Ow.
why does simple life burn
Ooh.
you so much?
I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of it. How am I going to do this? Oh, you're going to come to me then, are you, Jeffrey? Oh,
I know.
ow. Careful. Don't let this hit.
Ruin prevails.
Ow, sugar. Careful. That hurts. No, 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 please. Look. Ow.
Come on, Reed. Try something else.
Ow, shit. Right, I don't understand how. This would be so easy if not for the spotlights. He's not a good vampire hunter. Other than picking his arena, in which case he's a very good vampire hunter. You know what I've not done? I went to do the effort of upgrading the saber, and I didn't equip it. Ooh, it's an interesting shape. That's a saber for you. Right, let's try this again. No!
Fight like a man.
I'll fight how I please, thank you. As a vampire. No!
Would pin you down. Come on, Reed. Your poisonous bite is useless on me.
Oh, I won't be biting. Take this right off the bat. Just give you a load of this all at once.
The blood of a true defender of this land will protect me.
That's it. Let's dodge that.
You down.
Give you one of these. Wanna come over to me? You're gonna come to me then, are you, Jeffrey? Careful. Right, take this. Oh, I need to get out of this light. Back. Okay. Just use these. Come on then. Give you one of those. Ooh, right, let's not get cocky.
Fight like a man.
I'm trying to fight in the shade. Ooh. Take one of those. Back. Back. I can't recheck my health, my stamina. Another one of these. There we go. Oh, we got him, bastard. See, you can't handle me, can you?
We are the guardian of justice. Priwen shall prevail.
You can't accept the fact we're not enemies, can you?
We always have been, and we always will be. Of all the evils that threaten mankind, your kind are the worst.
You're the one who hunted me. We could have collaborated, though. I don't doubt there are vampires that do harm, But that doesn't blanket mean all vampires do harm. You could easily, with vampires on side, donate blood for them to drink, surely, without them taking lives. It could have been done willingly and voluntarily, in an exchange, get vampires not to harm people, while you really hunted down the true vampires that want to harm and manipulate society, like those in the Ascalon Club. You're the one who hunted me, Jeffrey.
I was only reborn for a few minutes before you and your men hunted me down like a beast.
You were only reborn for a few minutes, and you'd already taken the life of an innocent woman.
There is no way you'll ever let me be, McCullum. You'll always hunt me down, won't you?
There is no escape, Leech. Kill me now, for there is no way you can sway me to your ideals.
Is there not? I guess we'll just have to put an end to this, can't we?
That's where you're mistaken.
What do you mean?
I could make him a vampire. That's something I hadn't considered, but I could turn McCullum. But he would loathe me for it. He'd hate me for it. Despise me. Or do I spare him and prove that I'm not what he thinks I am, that not all vampires do harm and do ill? Turning McCullum into a vampire, now that the adrenaline of the fight's wearing off, what would that achieve? I'd be making a powerful adversary, because he's not going to turn round to my way of thinking. Surely not. And what would Elizabeth think? I don't want to make more vampires. Turning McCullum is not an answer. It's chaos. I'll spare him.
I'll spare you, McCullum. I'll offer you the mercy you never offered me.
What is this ruse?
No ruse.
This is no ruse, McCullum. This is me letting you go. After all, you and I are both trying to save this poor country in our own way.
I'll kill you, Reed. Next time we meet, I'll end you.
You accept
See?
my hand.
Progress already. You called me by my name. Until the next time. Goodbye, Hunter.
But where's Edgar? We didn't resolve the question of where's Edgar. I just went upstairs, I beat up McCullum, and I've left. What the... Oh. If there's any hope of swaying McCullum to believe I'm not all evil as he believes, well, sparing him is a start. He mentioned, though, that he'd found evidence that Swansea and I had created Doriss Fletcher as part of an experiment. And I do have other business there too. I need to locate the journal still for the leader of the... I just had a thought. The journal of the leader of St. Paul's Stole appears to be within Doriss Fletcher's theatre. The same theatre where McCullum said he'd found evidence of Swansea and I's experiments on Doriss Fletcher. I need to go back. I need to comb that theatre and see exactly what it is he supposedly found. Excuse me, gentlemen. Don't mind me. Oh, Okay, we got past one lot, but I don't know if we're going to get past the rest of them. Can I? Don't mind me. They're not very alert tonight. Maybe without McCullum pulling their strings, they're not all that intelligent. I need to get past you, sir, actually. Will you let me? No. Okay. Okay. You know what? Let's get him up there. I can heal. Get him another one of these. Oh! Flippin' hell, that was savage. There we go. Okay. The theater is around. There it is. Can I just sneak past? Oh, yeah, no chance. Let's start with this one. Come on. Ooh, careful. Let's give you one of these. Oh, I need more blood and stamina. No, just stamina. Watch the grenades. Heal up. How many more? Just you. Well, we'll wait a moment. You're going to get one of these. Big hits I can deal out these days. You ready? No? Oh. We good? You're not going to come in behind me and shoot me, are you? Okay. I'm glad we could come to an understanding there.
So Priwen never left Doriss's theater after they invaded. They must be holding Edgar here in their new headquarters.
Does it seem neater since I've last been here? Sugar. Right. Well, there's no skull roaming around anymore. Oh, hello! Come on, be quiet. Just go down. Ow! Ooh. That's it. Have they all lost their voices? Crosses. Is he guarding something down there? Hello, Mr. Oh, sorry, Mr. Rat.
This is despicable.
Little top me up never goes awry. Yeah, this door over here was locked before. There we go. Was it this door? Oh, where's Swansea? I must be mistaken. It must have been another door. I think this is the door I was thinking of. I must have simply gotten turned around and confused. Oh, it's another rat.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I can. Is there danger close? Oh! Ah, there he is. Let's nip up here. This is where I found one of Doriss Fletcher's diaries. I can't see any sign of Edgar. No. Right. Right, I think we are going to have to go onto stage for our encore. Whatever form that's going to take. While we're here, we look out for the journal. They're acquiring knowledge from the Brotherhood, it seems. For what purpose? I know not. Maybe it's simply their spiteful behavior. This was locked previously, wasn't it? Am I missing something? I think I'm just being turned around. Right, stage. Let's be careful. Ah, another door over there. Let's get you out of the way. Oh, ow! Okay, ow, that hurts. Right, you, mister. Sugar, need to go. Ow. Take that. Oh, careful. Oh. Okay, let's... I want to take out him first, but he's resistant to shadow damage. So we might as well go for this big boy. Come on. Okay, that's about half his health. Come on, that's it. You. Come on. Oh, careful. No, this is not a good place to be. Right. It's that one with the cross I'm cautious of. Oh, back. Come on. Oh, careful. Oi! Wasn't close enough for that, surely. Let's hide behind this wall. Come on, ow! Ooh, back. Heal. Need to play this safe. Come on, now we can be aggressive. Finish him. There we go. Right. What did you all have in your packs? A couple of shillings, some lead rods. They've really stocked this place up now to be their headquarters. McCallum's report. I'd just finished reading Doriss Fletcher's journal. As painful and dreadful as it was. My God, the woman planned to see everyone in London afflicted by infecting all who would come to her next play. It helped me understand greatly what is going on. Doriss Fletcher's real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of some Harriet Jones who had been treated as a patient for a long time at Pembroke Hospital. She clearly hated her mother, but used her fame and notoriety to see her while visiting the poor and sick in the East End. I don't know what exactly happened then, but this is how her mother infected her before returning to the theatre. And how she turned into that monstrosity, that leech, known as Jonathan Reed, finally defeated. She recognizes that I defeated her. But I thought that Doris Fletcher, infected Harriet, not the other way around. But regardless, moving on. The presence of that vampire in the same hospital where Harriet Jones was treated can't be a coincidence. I am convinced he is deeply involved with the vampire plague going on in London right now. I'm also convinced Swansea is his accomplice, and that those two are planning something more terrifying than anything the Guard has ever faced. Maybe I should take some time to read the old books and manuscripts the Guard still possesses to get some answers. It may prove useful in the meantime. I'd better send some patrols to investigate about what is occurring at the Pembroke Hospital. I just noticed McCullum uses... Oh, regardless. It took me 2 days to pass through the dusty registers and books we keep in the vault. God, I hate losing time like this. The search did prove fruitful for once. I found 2 pages that could relate to our present situation in a copy of William Marshall's memoirs. I took them with me to read more carefully. This creature Marshall says he fought in 1666. This disaster that aimed to destroy London. It is very similar to what happened with Doriss Fletcher. Disease, infection, hate of the living, a desire to see the city ransacked. I have no doubt, now that the bloody old leech of William Marshall is behind all of this, and he is back. This could be our greatest accomplishment. If the Guard could at last find and destroy that old bastard, I believe what Marshall did in 1666 is exactly what Reed is now trying to do. Did the creature, this disaster, escape their will? Is it why Marshall destroyed him in 1666 and Reed did the same with Doriss Fletcher before she became such a creature? I don't know, but those two are already clearly working together and Swansea is helping them. I will immediately give orders to have him arrested and interrogated. As for Reed, I'll destroy that evil beast myself, and then we'll deal with William Marshall and this disaster thing. Prewen will prevail once more. So he seems to think that I'm in league with William Marshall. So he either knows that William Marshall is here, or does not know that William Marshall left the island. Or that William Marshall is already dead. Or re-dead. This creature, Marshall says he fought in 1666, this disaster that aimed to destroy London. It is very similar to what happened with Doriss Fletcher. Disease, infection, hate of the living. So William Marshall... defeat... Hang on, so he reads the... McCullum read Marshall's memoirs, which the Prewen have acquired copies of. He reads that Marshall fights and defeats a disaster that aimed to destroy London, and somehow puts together that William Marshall is behind what's happening now and wants to destroy London again.
Doriss Fletcher was about to become a disaster. I'm getting close to having all the evidence.
McCullum puts 2 and 2 together and gets 10. If not a million. He leaps to conclusions simply because a vampire is involved.